Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back once again to the channel. I hope everybody is doing alright. I do apologize if I look a little bit kind of like if I just came from the snow or something or somewhere in the cold. I was out jogging out there and it was very, very cold, so I don't really have time to record later, so I wanted to kind of get some reacting going as fast as I could. So again, excuse me for the clothes I'm wearing here. You got the thumbs in there too on the sleeves. Works when I'm running. But anyway, you guys, we're going to check out I'm not sure if it's a horror short or if it's like a kind of comedy / horror, but I've checked out some content from this YouTuber before, Will McDaniel, okay? We're going to check out a video from Will McDaniel called Couples Therapy, okay? So it's got this thumbnail of him surrounded by these like two funny looking monsters. Looks very comedic, so I'm very curious to check this one out. If you guys want to watch this on your own, you can check out the link down below in the description and have a look at it on your own time. If not, you can watch me react to it and give you guys my thoughts right after. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Let's get scared. Or let's laugh.
It feels like the more we've gotten to know each other, we've found the less and less we have in common.
It's like we're from two different worlds.
See,
What?
we don't really spend any time with each other anymore. You know, take the evenings, for example. I like to put a film on, cuddle up in front of the fire, and Burrow, you would prefer to
Me too.
burrow in the cold, wet dirt.
The heat of the fire dries out my eye sockets.
And the heat of the fire dries out their eye sockets.
Besides, all you watch are horror films. The monsters scare me.
Okay, well, this could be a good opportunity to exercise compromise, as we discussed previously. Will, do you think you could maybe watch something less scary?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And Burrow, do you think you could occasionally take an evening away from tunneling in the soil to spend some more time with Will?
But the darkness beckons me.
Oh, there's the other one. I was like, I remember there was two in the thumbnail.
Do you think it's perhaps not so much that the darkness is beckoning you?
Oh. There it goes again.
But instead, do you think maybe your nightly burrowing is actually an excuse to avoid the more difficult areas of your relationship?
I can spare a night from burrowing. The darkness can wait.
Thank you,
God.
Burrow.
Oh my God.
And we're also sleeping in separate beds now.
And why is that?
Jeez. Oh my God, that's just... Oh, he breathes out of all those pores? Or she? I don't know.
Sleep well. I need to sleep in the dirt where it's dark and moist for my eye sockets.
Yeah, it's for the eye sockets, yeah.
Okay, well, in this instance, is there any way that maybe you could compromise and sleep down in the dirt, Will?
No. The damp is not good for my lungs.
The damp is good for you.
Now, there's no need for you to raise your voices.
Do not speak ill of the dirt. It is what dwells below the dirt in the darkness that will harm you.
What?
What dwells below the dirt? Wonder who you're talking about there, hey? Mr. Bodale. You been hanging out with him again?
Who is Mr. Bodale?
He's a friend.
Well, he's an ungodly abomination that Burrow here dug up and awakened. And as far as I can tell, because the history around him is pretty sketchy, he was banished centuries ago below the surface of the earth for all eternity for his crimes against humanity.
Oh, he's not that bad.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
His crimes?
Just minor crimes against humanity, I think.
And ever since Burrow dug him up, they've been the best of friends, just palling around down there in the dirt.
I'm allowed friends, you know.
I think it'd be useful for us to get Mr. Bodale in here as well.
No, I don't think it won't.
Okay, I'll summon him.
Oh my
Why have you summoned
God.
this place?
Well, I thought it would be helpful to get your external perspective on your relationship with
He's the one he
Burrow.
dug up? She dug up, I
Perhaps
guess?
ease Will's mind on the subject a bit.
You have summoned me for something as trivial as relationship counseling. I should devour your skin for this transgression.
Now, Mr. Bodale, this is a safe space.
Not for your skin.
Oh.
At this point, I'm probably going to take a step back and let you talk amongst yourselves. Will, would you like to go ahead now?
So, Mr. Bodell, you and Burrow have been spending a lot of time together recently, and I just wanted to know your intentions towards them.
My intentions? Well, I am in love with Burrow.
Oh.
I knew that.
I had no idea you felt that way. I loved you from the moment you freed me from that subterranean prison. But wait, I am in a
The music coming in.
Will. This fragile human. Should I devour his skin? You could devour my skin any day. Oh, Mr. Bodell.
Oh my God.
Oh, Mr.
Oh.
I would be open to including this pathetic human.
Look at his face.
What would you say, Will? I'm already a collection of different consciousnesses melded into one. What's one more in the relationship?
God. I made peace with it, I guess. Oh. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Well, at least they came to an agreement together. Mutual agreement right there. Dude, this was awesome. Oh my God, this definitely was comedy. Alright, you guys, there you have it. That was couples therapy. So this one was obviously very funny. It was not a scary one at all, but it had the disgusting, very gruesome, ugly looking monster things. Now this was like a counseling couples, obviously couples therapy, like the title of the video. And it had this, this guy, with this very ugly, like worm, sluggish thing. I don't even know what it was. It looked like a worm that was mutated in some kind of scientific experiment, just gone wrong. And it was just there sitting next to him. And I guess they were going through some like counseling between like the places they choose to be, like in their environment. And clearly we see that this worm that's beside the guy, it belongs under the dirt, and the guy belongs on the surface. So they can't come to an agreement, what place to stay, right? Which place to choose. As they proceed to talk about their relationship, I guess they bring up this like thing. I forgot what it said it was called, that the burrow. That God, I can't even, that this like worm thing dug up in the hole, I guess. And it's like this zombified looking like, I don't even know what the heck it is. You guys tell me in the comment section. I couldn't tell what the heck it was. But, they're talking about this thing as if it were like, another guy, competing, trying to steal the girl of this guy in the relationship. And he's like, their relationship in the past seems a little sketchy, right? Now, we know that we find out through this, like, talk back and forth that this thing used to kill people. And then this worm thing is like defending it, saying like, well, it only killed like a couple of people, I think, or something like that. And so, eventually, as we're talking about this worm, on the left side of the guy summons this ugly zombified thing. And then we see how like disgusting this looks like some Resident Evil type character. Eventually this thing on the other side starts talking about, that he has feelings for this, I'm assuming it's a girl on the other side for this worm thing. And then before you know it, they start kind of like, romantically touching each other, and there's hands everywhere. And the guy in the middle is just like, like his arms are passing right in front of his face. All of a sudden, since this like kind of touching back and forth is going on, the music is playing, super hilarious. I was hecka laughing in that part. It just got me. They kind of come to this kind of peaceful thing where the worm says, well, you know what? Like another person in the relationship can't hurt, right? And so I guess the guy in the middle just agrees. The human, starts to kind of smile and looks at the camera, and there we go. That's the end of the counseling session. So they came to this mutual agreement at the end where now they're all sleeping in the dirt, and the guy just kind of puts on plugs and we're good to go. So I'm just like, man, I don't know what this guy is into, but I don't know. I mean, obviously this is a comedy sketch, like a little comedy video. So, I thought this was hilarious. Either way, I didn't understand so many things that were happening here, but Will McDaniel, you did a really awesome job. I really enjoyed this. I was highly entertained. thank you so much for this video, and I hope to watch some more. You guys, if you enjoyed this with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and hit the like button, and also leave a comment down below of any suggestions of movies or any funny videos or anything you guys might have in mind that you would like me to check out, and I would happily check that out. Also, one thing I always forget to mention is hit that bell notification so you can be notified of my posts, because I don't know if YouTube is notifying people, because a lot of people watch videos. Sometimes some of my videos, get a lot of views, some really don't. But those who do sometimes watch, they don't subscribe. So, hopefully you guys are getting notified from my posts. And last thing is, don't forget to share with these videos with people. Let them know that we're making speed art, and a little bit more reactions than speed art. But when we get the chance, we drop a little drawing down below, and just to entertain you guys with different content. But anyway, you guys, thank you for checking this out with me. I hope you guys have a great night. Take care of yourselves. I gotta go shower. Peace.